Okay, the day has come. It is time for long division. You should be excited. You're probably nervous. We're going to do this together, though. So it's going to be fine. So I'm going to go through long division in two ways. The first way I'm going to show it just straight up long division. Boom, this is how you do it. In the second example, I'm going to use a guide that has boxes and circles in different colors to help you see how the different pieces are connected and work together. On the quick checks, at least for Monday and Wednesday, the pictures with the problem have the guide on them. So if that is helpful for you, I put that there to get you started. If you don't need that, don't use it. The thing with long division that you need to realize is it's like riding your bike. Once you've got it, you're good. However, getting there is a struggle. So using the guide and using the shapes and the colors is kind of like riding with training wheels. It's going to get you there. You're going to start practicing, learning how to pedal, whatever. Then when we take the guide away, we're taking the training wheels off, you're going to fall. You're going to bust your knees open. But we're all doing it. It's fine. That's part of their learning process. So be aware that Monday and Wednesday quick checks probably going to be a little challenging. They're supposed to be. That means you're learning. So, are we ready to try a problem? The first thing I would do is write down the multiplication facts of your divisor. So that's one less thing your brain has to think about. If you just have them written on the side there, you can just pull them. It takes one piece away from your brain. We're going to really, really practice the process. It's a repeated procedure. That's what a standard algorithm is. It's a repeated procedure that will always get you to the right answer. So we're going to be really practicing the order of the steps, how they flow, what comes first, what comes next, whatever. Get excited. Okay, I'm going to switch the screen. I have gotten better at this. It's slowing me down now. Okay, our first problem we're going to do is 47 divided by 3. Like I said, just so you have them somewhere, I'm real quick gonna go and write down my 3's facts, just so it's one less thing to remember. And you know what? I'll even pause the recording for this so you don't have to sit there and watch me, because I'm learning how to use my computer like a professional. Boom. My facts are written down. You didn't even know I stopped, did ya? Haha. Okay. If you don't need to do this, don't do it. What you're going to see as I go through this is you're going to see parts of partial quotient or fast facts that it'll help you understand why we taught those first. So, just like in the box method, 47 goes inside and 3 goes on the outside. I am going to start with my 4. The closest I can get to 4 without going over is 3 times 1. The times 1 goes up top. And now I'm going to multiply that number by my divisor. So 1 times 3 is 3. And then I will subtract to see what I'm left with. So 4 times 3 is 1. The next thing I'm going to do is bring down the 7. So now I have the number 17. We're looking for the closest we can get without going over. That would be 3 times 5. So the 5 goes up top. 3 times 5 is 15. And then we're going to subtract. I'm left with 2. I have nothing left to bring down to use, so I stop. Anything down here that is left, that is not a 0, is your remainder. So my answer here would be 15, remainder 2. Let's do another one. For this one, we're going to do 82 divided by 5. Hopefully you've watched those like song or rap videos I put up to help you remember the steps. So we're going to divide, multiply, subtract, bring it down, and then the videos say bring it on back, but basically restart. So to set up my problem, I'm going to put 82 inside and 5 on the outside. First thing I need to do is divide. I'm going to divide 8 by 5. If I have 8 apples, how many groups of 5 can I make? I can make 1 group. Now I'm going to multiply. 1 times 5 is 5. Then we will subtract. 8 minus 5 is 3. And then we're going to bring it down. I'm going to bring that 2 down. And then bring it on back or restart. So I'm back to divide. So 32 divided by 5. If I have 32 apples, how many groups of 5 can I make? I can make 6. Multiply. 6 times 5 is 30. Subtract. 32 minus 30 is 2. Bring it down. Ugh, there's nothing there to bring down, so this becomes my remainder. So 82 divided by 5 is 16, remainder 2. We will do one more problem, and then I'll do it with a guide. So now we have 90 divided by 7. 90 goes inside, 7 goes on the outside. Start with 1 digit at a time and divide. If I have 9 bananas, how many groups of 7 can I make? 1. Now we're going to multiply. 1 times 7 is 7. We will subtract and get 2. Bring it down and restart. So now I'm going to do 20 divided by 7. So if I have 20 bananas, how many groups of 7 could I make? Make 2 groups of 7. Now we're going to multiply. 2 times 7 is 14. Subtract, and we get 6. Bring it down. No more numbers left to bring down, so we're done. And this is our remainder. So 90 divided by 7 is 12, remainder 6. If you feel good with this, go for it. Move on, go to the quick check. If this still isn't working quite right, watch the next example video where I use that kind of color-coded guide to help us along.